it's One to Supply, vvcradio.com. We back in the building. Aries Lounge for another week of greatness. The whole team is on deck. We got a whole different bottle of cognac this week. Either niggas is going to die of sickness or we might find something actually great, but we have all unwillingly have gone upon this journey of a random idea to try a different cognac every week so that we can just try something new. So, you know what I mean? And of course, this week I got my daughter. I've got my youngest kid in the building. Yo, we got Mecca on deck in this joint, man.
Mecca Morphosis, a.k.a. Princess Diana Ross.
There you go.
Your mom's favorite poet.
A.k.a. long hair don't care.
Yes, I got some inches now or whatever.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hot chocolate in the building.
Oh.
No? Okay, all right. Too far.
It is wintertime.
Okay, it was a porn from the 70s. But I mean, I didn't mean it in that way for you.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, not for you. But
like 13 when you saw that?
No, yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah. It was around the same time I saw the first VHS tape of Prince and was the Purple Rain. So yeah, it was sometime in that early 80s
oh my
craze.
Goodness.
I wasn't no 13, nigga. I was probably like 7 or 8. Nigga, shout out to that. That was like it was
in the 70s?
Mad muff season. Like there was no shaving going on back in the day in porn. It was just all hairy everything. Yeah, man. That's back when Shorty dropped her drawers. It was like a poof.
No, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's just so inappropriate.
I mean,
so anyway.
hair protects from bacteria. So.
Is that what it was? Nobody had bacteria back then. That was definitely the craze. No bacteria.
You all right?
Try not to die. So this week, because of Pill's wonderfulness, he dropped in the group chat, yo, we need to do sitcoms. And I was like, yo, that's a freaking great idea. So tonight, we are talking about the greatest sitcoms of all time. And then we also need to define what in the world a sitcom is, because I don't exactly know what a sitcom is. I've watched a billion sitcoms because they was like, this is a sitcom, but I don't know what it is. But I think at one point we were talking about doing black sitcom, like making it a black sitcom, but I was like, let's do all of them.
I got a top 4 from myself.
For real?
That's great.
You think we might be able to hammer out a top 10 list by the end of the show? Sheesh. Top 10 greatest sitcoms of all time?
Sheesh.
I want to start.
I think we can pull it off.
That's tough.
I think we might be able to do that.
I can definitely point out what's the worst.
It's not that hard.
All right, so we can do the top 10 best and the top 10 worst of all time. I can name some horrible ones that y'all probably never saw before. And I also want to get into at least 1 or 2 sitcoms y'all seen that never made it, but you was like, man, this shit was dope when it was out. Like I got a couple of them. Go ahead, you got a theory?
I got a theory of why it's called sitcoms, because people come and sit and watch the comedy show. They watch it. It's a family.
A sitting comedy.
Right.
Yeah. See, if it was a family comedy, it'd be called FamCom.
But I mean, families come and sit.
No, I got you. This show is about us making fun of stuff, so don't worry about it. You had to get used to that, Mecca.
Oh my God! What does everybody think I'm sensitive?
I'm just messing with you.
I think it's my face.
You've been on Aries Lounge so many times. You know how we get.
Oh my goodness!
I was just wondering if you remember how we get down.
Uptight.
I said you've been on the show so many times. You know how we get down. You know we be wild.
I am aware.
That's why I'm inappropriate right now. People are like, oh my God, his daughter's there and he's talking about muffs. Like, she's heard much worse. She's heard much worse. I didn't even
know muffs was a bad word.
She's even walked in on me while I was shagging.
Oh,
before.
Jesus.
It's happened. It's all good.
That is not
It was
factual.
3 years worth of therapy, but everything's normalized
3
again.
years of therapy.
About this nice packaging. Speaking of this is nice packaging.
Hell yeah. So before we get into this cognac right here, don't forget to subscribe to the Aries Lounge on youtube.com/vvclife. That's our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our Instagram, which is Aries Lounge.
Aries Lounge.
All right. Go to our Facebook page. Subscribe to our Aries Lounge Radio.
Facebook.
Yeah. And then on Twitter, it's Aries_Lounge. And then subscribe to our individual channels. I just not gonna get into. But you definitely want to follow Mecca. So how did they find you, Mecca?
Everywhere but my house at Mechamorphosis, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, in life, everywhere.
Boom.
Mechamorphosis.
Boom. If you got that bread, she will come out and spread poetry joy in the streets.
I thought you were going to say poetry jam.
Yeah.
What is poetry jam?
She would jizz the poetry all on your forehead.
No.
Oh, no. Oh no.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
You can't jizz poetry. Is that's part
erotic.
of the rules?
That's erotic poetry. I don't do that.
Word. Word.
Even though there's nothing wrong with it, I just don't.
Have you seen that movie? It was called, what's his name? Wicker Man? Not Wicker Man.
Oh, yes, but
no, not the horror movie. I'm talking about the action movie with my dog in it. Stricker. John Wick.
Oh, yeah.
You seen John Wick? Poet motherfuckers is like all that little organization with the killers. That's how they act. Niggas is always mysterious, weird acting, and awkward as fuck.
talking about artists or poets in general?
Poets, mostly poets. And the artists are just asshole ego maniacs.
I think everybody has those like cultures within each artist thing. Because it's like, oh my God, like say if I was a poet and I'm going to go talk to some musicians or whatever, and they don't really know you yet, and they're just like, oh yeah, who's this? Who are you? Why are you coming over here talking to us when we're talking about music and notes and shit? And I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, I know a little bit about music, but it's like you can't be uneducated about any of it, because then it's like they shun you out.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what any
There's
artist
a weird poetry hierarchy. Rap ain't the same. There's that underground hip hop society. There's only two tiers. There's the nigga that's really fly, that be rocking, and they kind of talk they shit, but they mad because the regular industry don't acknowledge them. And then there's the niggas that's not as fly, that's just trying to be down with everybody, so they just there. But then then the D-boys come in and wreck the whole situation, because they like, nigga, we getting money, so fuck all that shit y'all talking about.
But the reason why there's a poetry hierarchy is because there's a poetry hierarchy in general, like all of our culture, because it's like you got the people that just do literature versus the people who do spoken word. Who be like, oh, the people who doing spoken word, they ain't shit because they just going around just yelling words all the time, which not everybody does that of technique. Word. But the thing about spoken word is that is how performance art originated, is like people speaking and talking in art. Like it's just like
true. But even in the poetry world, everybody know who the dopest of the dopest are, and then they kind of get this kind of like untouchable, legendary status. You know what I'm saying? And then they kind of like pick and choose who the you can come sit at our table, cool person. Like you know what I mean?
I'm not like that.
And then see you I don't know, you definitely don't fit in that. You should be, because you like one of the dope niggas that all the dope niggas fuck with, but then you fuck with the reject niggas too. So like you won't let go of the rejects. I don't know why. You just,
what is that? Wait, hold on.
You be holding on. Loser niggas that should not be poets no more. They should just go ahead and let it go.
Well, no. So like,
it should be mechanics and refrigerators and such.
So I don't do that. I don't know, because it's like I feel like everybody, speaking on different terms, I feel like people who are just doing poetry, trying to figure out where they fit in and still trying to figure out their sound and stuff, everybody deserves a chance to continue to grow.
Word.
But if you still in that space and you try and date me, nah. If you trying to be my friend, sure, but you can't. I don't date people who
got into the date space. Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying. No, that's my.
Nah, they shouldn't date you anyway, because they broke. No, nobody that's broke can date my daughter. So you better have. You need to quit anyway and get a job. Then you come back.
Oh my gosh.
If you can't pay for dinner and get an Uber home, bro.
Oh
nigga,
my goodness.
Come on.
I'm not that bougie, but
I am.
I behave.
I am. What the fuck I done should have said?
Nobody asked how you felt about it. It's about they need to kick out the bread.
You want somebody to pay for your Uber home and everything?
Get these niggas fucked up out here, Mecca. See, you be lining niggas up to die.
No, I mean, people know how I feel. Like at the first instant, I'm like, no.
These three people at this table, we all finna go to jail. Don't worry about it.
Facts. I know that for sure.
That's a
this
fact.
is not cognac, by the way. This is straight up brisk.
Yeah, that's not yak.
It's not yak.
It's not yak. So
it's whack.
Facts. But you can have some of this if you want. All right. So you're good with words. So maybe you can pronounce the name of this.
Deleuze.
Deleuze cognac.
Yes, Deleuze.
It is Deleuze.
It's a Dufus, 1822. Deleuze. Look at the one at the top. The word all the way at the top. The little small one.
I gotta hold it with both hands. Distilled in small fist. What the hell does that say?
I don't know. You're reading it.
It looked like the word lost, list. Look, but it's aged and bottled at the estate. Ooh.
What estate?
What estate?
I don't know.
Probably didn't lose estate.
Oh, maybe They're pure.
Maybe Eagle Street Estate.
Straight off the plantation.
It's only cognac if it was bottled in Cognac, France. So
very special cognac.
Other than that, it would be brandy. All right, so
it could be Jailhouse Hooch from France.
Oh my
or it could be straight off the plantation.
Jailhouse France.
Straight off the plantation.
Would you like to open the bottle, sir? Or, there you go. He opened the first one.
I think it has
off the
a very
plantation.
nice packaging. I think the color looks beautiful.
Yeah, I do like the bottle. I like the name of it, Deluxe, because it sounds expensive.
Yeah.
It sounds classy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna smell it. Who phone?
Wills.
Let me smell it. I want to smell it.
Okay. It got that nice pour sound.
It smells like a terrible night decision.
It smells like death. That's what it smells like.
It smells like I will be calling my ex later.
Smells like Drake. What? Is that what you said?
No, I said it smells
like Drake.
No, I said it smells like I'll be calling my ex later.
Yeah, that's
That
Drake.
smell like y'all be calling your ex. I mean, well, you know. Whatever.
Nah. Damn. Gong, 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 gong. Oh yeah, I was thinking higher.
Sheesh, this smells
As I
like
enjoy my brisk.
death.
It's not that bad. For the record, it's not that bad. We just clowning around.
First appearance, it's kind of thin.
I would agree with that.
It looks like
a little light.
Actually, it did.
It does look just
It
like
looks
the
just
brisk.
like your tea.
It looks just like my
brisk.
tea.
All right, let's try it.
What if it was just like fermented brisk?
That's not bad, bro. I fuck with that. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm just getting mine out before they go around. Oh, this is trash. It's not like Hennessy. It's not thick. Pause. Let's pause that. Pause.
Then what is it, Jamal?
It's
Press play.
It's thin.
facts. It's got a good taste to it. It's not syrupy. Boom.
Facts.
It's a little bit smoother. So I feel like the taste of it is a little less complicated. You should try. You want to try?
I'll try it later.
So
After I finish my brisk.
it starts
Mine
off.
is syrupy.
That definitely it is.
It starts off smooth and has that grapey taste in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then it like dies and becomes straight alcohol at that point. So it's got that. It's definitely got that burning finish.
Burn finish.
Cause
You ain't no drinker.
that grape. I mean, it doesn't finish smooth. It starts smooth, but it don't finish that way. So
Okay, Pill.
yeah,
I trust all your reviews. That was very.
something like a
I say-
bartender.
That was very refined.
Something like a
It's-
bartender.
Something like a bartender.
Something like a bartender.
It's smooth, but then also it's
Like Michael Jackson.
kind of watered down a little bit. It's
I like that.
It's like if you're giving out free drinks, any drink you want, but you got to take the ice. It's like that. It's only at room temperature.
Don't ever talk about Deluxe like that.
They lose.
You must defend the lose.
It doesn't have the bite like that,
I had
but it's just
Maybe it's for people who don't, like the taste of cognac, but don't really want the strength.
no. It's not. You can tell it hasn't.
it's
been
got some kick
aged.
though.
Everybody saying I was
It's
just
got-
ready to say
it's
that
got some kick.
this is the VS, this is the VSOP. It'd be probably a whole lot different. It would definitely be that. It would have that better finish.
If you take this and sit on it for like 5 years, age it yourself, it'll probably actually be pretty good. I'm not saying that it's bad now. It's just
It could
doesn't
go up
have-
a
it
couple
doesn't-
notches.
Yeah, it doesn't have that bite. When you think of cognac, you be like, there should be a little bit more bite to it, not a whole lot. And it's smooth,
right? His palate compares everything to Hennessy, so he's used to the hit of the Hennessy. That first sip, it'll punch you. You know what I'm saying? But it's still got the full body
Hennessy
flavor
for like 20 fucking years.
It's a long time to drink Hennessy.
Wow.
That's commitment.
Everything gets compared to my drink of choice.
All right, so
first time I tried
if Hennessy is the 5 out of 10, and let's see, what's the worst? Salinak be the 1? Is the Salinak the 1?
No,
Where's Salinak? Salinak's not that bad. All right.
Shit, I bought a 5th Saturday.
So all right, where would this fall between 1 and 10? I'm gonna say if Hennessy's 6 or 6.5. So where would this fall?
Let me ask you this, because this plays a role in things. Price point.
This is $19.99.
So it's along the lines of the Salinak.
I drink this before the Salinak. I enjoy that more than Salinak.
I would put that under the Salinak.
You would say Salinak is better than this?
Yeah, it would.
All right, and what about the Martell? Is better than this?
Martell be on the other end of the spectrum.
Okay, closer to the Hennessy.
I didn't really care for the Martell.
What? I love this way more than Martell. Wow, that's really drastic.
When we did I didn't.
Yeah, you weren't really feeling it. So the Remy's gonna be closer to the Hennessy too.
Mind if I can get past the headache, yeah. But I can't do the headache, so Remy would be. It'll be definitely a few steps down.
This is way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. But I love the fact that you have an opinion about it.
The thing about like with the 1738, taste wise and everything, I love it.
Right.
It's just the headache.
Yeah, the aftermath is horrible.
The headache started when we was doing it, so it wasn't even like I was drunk or nothing.
Right.
So I'll let you know in a little bit.
Stay tuned for the update.
Facts.
So actually, that's what we should do, an update.
Are we gonna do an update?
Because like I said, the update to the 1738 was good, but I ended up getting a fucking headache from it.
Okay, I actually enjoyed the 1730. I thought it was really good. I still stand on what I say. I feel where you coming from, but I still enjoyed it. So jump in the comment section. Tell us, you know what I'm saying, what your opinions are. Try Deluxe for yourself. Deluxe. I kind of fuck with this, and at the price point, it's a decent thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. And we're also looking for liquor sponsors. So if y'all want to sponsor us, we'll take free cases.
Facts.
Whole cases.
Yeah, we're going to need some cases. We'll need some cases. We drink a lot. So, yeah, that's what that is. Let's go to the next thing. All right, so today's topic is sitcoms. So, like, what I'm going to do, the first question I'm going to ask everybody is, what is a sitcom? And I'm going to look that up. Okay, Google.
Actually, you got to do that.
What is a sitcom?
You got to go through all that.
It's already happening, though, Will.
Here's the definition of
it already happened.
Informal.
But it's already happening there, too.
Situation comedy.
Oh, it's a situation comedy.
Oh, I thought it meant sit down.
That's what I would have thought too.
I was about to say Will's gonna read out his
situation comedy. So I strongly
But that's pretty
feel,
much almost any comedy.
No,
not every television show, cause SVU ain't no fucking situational comedy, like, you know.
That's just like any comedy show, not like besides stand up.
So it has to be in front of a live studio audience, though, right?
Not really.
To be a sitcom?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh well, Martin is.
I mean, most
one.
of them.
Martin's number one.
Martin has to be number one. Well, all right. So there's different ways we can do this because the top three for sure are Frasier, Seinfeld, and Martin, purely because they're all timeless.
Frasier.
Where the hell did you get that? Wow.
She came out of that one quick.
Yeah,
we know what you watch.
Bang, bang, bang. Like you was ready. I was ready to hustle with that.
I'll sit with you with Seinfeld and Martin. I don't know about Frasier.
Well, the thing about Frasier though is
Frasier is that shit, boy. What
First
is
of
you
all,
talking about?
If I was in middle school laughing at Frasier, like with my family, and also still laughing at Frasier to this day,
Right.
it's the timelessness.
Yeah.
227. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we jumping ahead of ourselves because we get to start naming. Okay, these three are the best, and then we forget some of the classic joints. Like,
well, we don't gotta forget about the. I'm just telling you off the bat. What's the top three? Like, I feel like overall, because it hits everybody here. I mean, everybody just that watches TV. You got Frasier, you got Seinfeld, and you got Martin.
Right. So, all right. The Wikipedia definition said a sitcom is a situational comedy. Is a genre of comedy centered on a fixed set of characters who carry over from episode to episode. Sitcoms can be contrasted with sketch comedy, where a troupe may use new characters in each sketch, and stand-up comedy, where a comedian tells jokes and stories to an audience. Sitcoms originate in radio, but today are found mostly on television as one of its dominant narrative forms.
Do y'all know any radios, sitcoms that y'all enjoy?
This art form also includes mockumentaries. So mockumentaries would still be considered sitcoms? That's insane.
That makes sense. Because you got your characters and you have your situations in each episode. So then you have the office in the conversation.
Right.
But my thing so I'm thinking about the other mockumentaries that I enjoy, which is so a mock.
It's a mock documentary, meaning it's a fake documentary.
Yeah.
And then you're mocking something, making fun of something.
Like Tropical Thunder.
Yes.
Or like,
but that's not a documentary. That's just a flat out movie.
Ron Burgundy.
So the way that it's filmed like a documentary, but it's all scripted and it's hilarious and it's funny.
There is a movie that I bought many years ago when I was living in Caucasia, and it was like it's a mockumentary about a rock band, and they shoot it as a documentary where they're following this and they look like Kiss. So it's pretty much they're mocking Kiss in a fake documentary about a fake band, and they follow and they make up all of this crazy stuff, and like they're from England, and like there's all this stuff that happens. The movie people were so convinced that it was a real movie that they actually had to take the members. They took the members from the movie that played in the band and created a real band out of it, and then those guys, and this was like 20 years ago, and they still tour the world off of this mockumentary. That's how insane that shit was. But anyway,
that's pretty cool, actually, though.
It really is. I'm going to put the link to the movie in the bio. I just can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't want to take a whole lot of time to talk about it. Now, getting back to your original question, in the second paragraph, it says a situational comedy or television program may be recorded in front of a studio audience depending on the program's production format. The effect of a live studio audience can be imitated or enhanced by using a laugh track. During filming production, a laugh track is usually pre-recorded. All right, critics disagree over the utility of the term sitcom in classifying shows that have come into existence since the turn of the century. Many contemporary American sitcoms use the single camera setup and do not feature a laugh track, thus often resembling the dramedy, which is a drama comedy. Shows of the 1980s and 90s, rather the traditional sitcom. So, if we're talking about like Northern Exposure, that wasn't shooting
I never
from.
Seen that.
Where it's like it's a drama, but it also has comedic things, and it doesn't have a laugh track, and it's not shot in front of a studio audience because most of the time they're outside in North Alaska.
I'm trying to. Okay, so before I forget these, I want to throw these out. So then we have Girlfriends, Living Singles, Friends.
Okay.
Those are sitcoms.
No, okay. So let's talk about not Girlfriends. Let's talk about what's the white chicks from HBO, which is
Sex and the City.
That's a comedy dramedy. That's a comedy dramedy.
That's a comedy
because there's no laugh track and there's no audience.
So not a sitcom.
So it's not a sitcom.
Right.
So it's a drama comedy.
Right.
So Girlfriends would be because it has the laugh track. And it's done in front of a studio audience.
Yeah.
So now we're starting to define which one is enough. So I would say Office. The Office has a live. It doesn't have a laugh track.
The Office does not have a live studio audience. It just had the mockumentary with I think it's couple cameras. Though.
Right, multi-camera shots.
Yeah. But it's still that's another one that stood the test of time. Living Single.
Yeah, did they have a live studio audience?
Living Single had a live studio. Yes, they had a live studio audience.
Kind of world.
I'm glad I've been watching. I'm trying to binge like a whole bunch of Queen Latifah films.
Oh, you're gonna be
We been busy for a while.
I know.
She got a lot of movies.
I know. I'm excited.
And they get weird when she gets the white co-host. I mean, the white co-star. So like Steve
Taxi?
Martin. Yeah, like no.
I
that was retarded.
Garbage.
That was retarded. This shit gets weird. When she gets a white co-star, it gets weird.
And you
When
ain't
she has
like
a black
burning down the
co-star.
house? What's the,
Yeah,
come
when
on,
that, no.
dog.
So
Bring it out.
listen,
Yo,
no,
you
he's right.
have horrible taste in
That
movies,
is
bro.
Let me tell you
crazy.
something.
That was
Let me
one of
tell
my
you something
favorite
because
movies.
it is factual. Because motherfucking when I was telling you about Mad Money,
Mm-hmm.
I was like this. So first of all, the movie's just trash. Second of all,
Wow.
well, I mean,
Shoulda did it
I'm not
then.
gonna say it's straight up trash.
It was
because,
cheap shit for the time period.
Yes, and there were moments where I was just like excited. Like near the end, I was really happy when the ending happened. I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but what I wanted to bring up was the fact that every time it was like dependent on Queen Latifah, it will always be like this weird, like, we need you to have sex with this guard, or like one of the other things was like, she was like, I need you to do this for me because you're the only person
Right.
that has this job. But it was like everything was always dependent on Queen Latifah, and Queen Latifah's character always had to like acquiesce and be like, okay, sure, I'll do it, blah 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 blah.
Well, that is, and when you, like, if you need to take a notice in how when certain people get popular, there's always Hollywood chooses a black darling, which that's the reason why we've been fighting as hard as we have been fighting as a community over the last decade or 2 decades was to get Hollywood to stop choosing one black person to be like the person of the time. So like they chose Queen Latifah to be the it black woman in that like 5 or 10 year run, and in that they'll have these really loose storylines, meaning that they'll have like a rough outline, like, okay, black woman steals money, gets rich, gets her homegirls in it. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. But they don't have a script. They don't know nothing. So she gets tossed into it, and the expectation is you're a star, carry it. What would you say? What would your character do? So she gets a lot of freestyling. And when you see the Chris Tucker movies and shit like that, like when you see Kevin Hart, there is no script. He's riffing. He's like, all right, you got to get from here to here in this scene.
And I feel like that's where they messed up. I always touch on a whole bunch of different stuff right here, but I feel like he messed up with his acting career in that space, because it's like I feel like instead of trying to get into a character, it's like everybody wanted him to just be himself and be like, I'm paying you to be Kevin Hart in this movie,
Right.
and that's the character that I want. And I'm just like, okay, so like he was just Kevin Hart in it. Was he ever in any sitcoms actually?
He had his own sitcom.
Oh, Real Husbands of Hollywood.
He had something before that. And
did
then
he have
it got
before that?
canceled after like the second episode.
Wow.
But you can find it on YouTube. I just can't remember the name of it. But I get where you're coming from. I think what happened was that when Kevin Hart got hot,
I knew that was the same.
it became. I've never talked to him, but in my opinion, I feel like it became a, let me get as much money as I possibly can, so I can put my niggas on. Let me get myself in position to say yes to as much stuff as I can, so then I can turn around and say, yo, Tiffany, here you go. Yo, Red Cup
That's
Boys,
nice.
here you go. Yo,
I can believe that too. I could definitely believe that. I just for him as an actor, I
it's
just feel
diluting
like
his brand, I think, and
Yeah.
I also feel like you said, it's horrible. Like, believe me, I've bought almost all of Kevin Hart's catalog. 70% of that shit is trash.
yeah.
70% of it is trash, bro. It's disappointing to
He
keep.
was good in movies where Kevin Hart played himself, where he was good as himself. Was Think Like a Man.
Because it was an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
And they weren't expecting him to carry the film. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Think Like a Man, and what else? I'm trying to think.
Yo, that Jumanji shit was fire. Like,
I
the
have
reboot.
to watch it. I'm waiting. I'm like, cause
I saw
I'm
the
gonna watch
first
the
one. I
first
didn't
one.
see the second one.
I'm gonna watch the because
I
I
haven't watched
didn't
the
expect
whole
for it to get good.
I own it. Just come over and press play on the TV.
Yeah, I didn't expect for it to be good.
That shit was fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? And once again, I feel like when they put great actors and comedians around Kevin, it's less work for him, and he doesn't have to overdo it. As long as the scene he ain't got to keep talking and doing a whole lot of physical stuff. Like when he can play off of Dwayne, Johnson, it makes it that much easier. And it's funny because it is the genuineness. But when you got the whole scene, it's like, yo, what was that joint where he was in it with the white dude that played
Will Ferrell?
Bergen? Yes. Will Ferrell and him, both of them niggas overdo it. And it was just a whole movie of both of them overdoing it and overdoing it. I was just
that's why I was like,
yo. And it just got ridiculous. It's like two niggas trying to out-ridiculous each other. Like,
but the thing about, Will Ferrell, I think he does that in all of his movies. He kind of does the same thing that Kevin Hart does. He just does it better, I feel. There are movies where I feel like he's done it better.
And I've seen some movies where he's done it worse.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about ratios. It's just
yeah. He's high. You trying to say he has a higher ratio of good movies versus bad movies?
Yes.
Disagree.
Man.
And the thing is that the bad movies that he do, y'all don't watch.
No.
You ain't see the Sherlock Holmes movie that...
I did see the Sherlock Holmes movie. It was bad.
Thank you.
Listen.
Did you see the one with Kevin Hart? Him and Kevin Hart?
I did not.
That shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he did... there's a whole boatload of joints. Like, he be just dropping them. And Kevin Hart was kind of in that same place where he was just dropping them. And the thing is that it was cool because people was going to the theaters, but now it's getting to the point where it's like people starting to slack up. And his numbers aren't doing as well. So, and he did that drama. Kevin Hart did that drama film with the guy that couldn't move. He was in a wheelchair.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
And that was supposed to be...
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Ain't nobody go see that shit. That shit
So,
flopped McKenzie out that bitch.
That's just because I want to do like a podcast where it's just like I try and fix bad movies.
That's not a bad idea.
No, that's what I want to do.
You call a podcast Fix a Flat.
No. I got
be hard.
But yeah, I'm gonna start doing it like this month, and I can't wait. But like, that's why I was like, I'm gonna watch it because I want to start watching like all the movies that I've ignored, and because my movie intuition, my little antenna went off and was like, nah, that ain't it.
I want you to do that. I want to do that with you.
I can always tell.
I want to do that show with you. That's a hard ass idea. Like, we fix the movies together. We watch the movie and go, how can I fix this movie?
We can do the Kevin Hart way.
We can do all the Kevin Hart ones. He's got plenty of movies we can fix. Plenty movies. But then he's got some shits that really was dope. Like, in his earlier, before he got Superstar, I felt like he was all hits. I think he was all hits. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like Superstardom. He just been like, yes. I mean, yes, I'll do any movie. Yes,
like Central Intelligence.
I didn't hate it.
I feel like I know what it is, but I forgot it.
Him and Dwayne Johnson.
No, I didn't want to watch it.
Once again,
that's actually pretty funny. But it's not so much. It was Kevin Hart that was funny.
Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock that was
funny.
I
heard that The Rock was the one who carried the show, the movie. You have one of my favorite movies in here right now. It's called Night and Day.
I love Night and Day.
I love that movie.
It's definitely a great movie.
All
right. So the whole show is about... I was about to say, this whole show is about sitcoms, and we're definitely not there.
No.
So, all right. Let me get the top 5 favorite sitcoms of you personally.
Okay.
Give me your top 5 favorite sitcoms. And do I need to go first because y'all need to think, or what?
I just need
fuck
two
it,
more.
I'll throw it out there.
Go ahead, Will. Throw it out there.
Pause.
I'm tipsy.
Damn, nigga. Just off that little sip.
I haven't been drinking.
I'm gonna go with Martin. I'm gonna go with the Cosby Show.
Gotta do that.
Oh, yeah.
Family Matters.
Ugh.
There's so many.
I would throw Different World in there.
I hated it. Just like I said, I'll throw Different World in there.
I'll round it off with... I don't know if this is because I was saying Living Color.
Yeah,
would that be considered a... Yes.
That works.
It would. Oh, wow.
That works.
Yeah.
It's a situational comedy.
Yeah.
Ooh, so then that puts into the conversation Mad TV. But Mad TV was like literally right below SNL.
That's still a sitcom.
It's like, yo, if we want to talk about the hierarchy of the greatest those type of sketch comedy joints, it's like
Wilson.
Wow.
Stop.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Technically,
that's where Living Color
number
got
one
from.
greatest sketch comedy show is Dave Chappelle, The Chappelle Show. Number 2 is going to be In Living Color. 3, Saturday Night Live. 4
Mad
is no, not Mad TV.
House of Buggins.
No, what?
Key and Peele?
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele.
And 5 is going to be the one you were saying.
Yeah, because the reason why Mad TV is so low is because, like, just even though it has, like, some of the best actors, I feel improv actors in that shows alone.
Go ahead.
The fact that it was culturally significant, but for some reason it just never, like, made that like real connection to people, like, time wise.
All right, I'm gonna change one word. It was culturally relevant.
Oh, okay.
But I don't feel like it was impactful.
Right, there it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It was relevant, but it wasn't, like, significant.
Right. And that's mainly because it was created by the network. So the network doesn't like to ruffle feathers, whereas, like, the Wayans brothers came up with the joint on their own and kind of shot the pilot and all that on it. So they knew it was like, yo, they ain't gonna pick us up unless we can make waves. So they were impactful from the beginning, and I feel like they set out to kind of, like, make people laugh, like, you know what I'm saying. And it's like, oh, all right, well, we might, because I watched the documentary and they were, like, talking about, like, yeah, we knew we were gonna piss off Mike Tyson, but we was just hoping that he wouldn't come kill us. Like, that's the type of level they was on. It's
that's
like,
why I have so much respect for, like, them as a family, because it's like you have the Wayne's you have Ivory, like, the Ivory Wayne Productions, and then you got Baby Wayne Productions, and then you got, like, it's just the whole hierarchy of comedians. Like, I mean, not hierarchy, dynasty of, like, a comedian dynasty, and that's amazing to me. But yeah, that's why Living Color will always be up at least on the top 3. Because that's what it was. It literally was a comedian dynasty, and they created their own waves, which is amazing.
Yeah, and they still
the Flip Wilson show.
Yeah, the Flip Wilson show was fire, my nigga. It actually was the predecessor to all of this shit. So it kind of set the wave and the standard. But I'm only talking about this modern day type of stuff. No disrespect to nobody else. But damn, Will, you popping tonight, ain't you? No, it's not. It's right there. Talking about this me, nigga. My shit is on silent. So getting back to the the sitcoms, you gave your list. Mecca, what's your list?
My list would have to be Martin. Well, I gave y'all my first one.
Martin!
So, only because, memories. So, Martin, Seinfeld, Frasier. The Office, because I watched The Office to go to sleep. That's like my little nightlight show.
Night, nigga.
Oh man, and I'll have to say Living Single.
So many good ones.
As my number 5 because it's just so special to me.
What was the last one?
Living Single.
Living single.
Right. I mean,
in this kind of world. I'm sorry, I can't help
because I mean, like, there are so many shows that just stole from it. So many shows stole from that show specifically and never gave props to it.
Word.
Like, how could you not have Living Single in the conversation?
How could you not?
How could you not?
How could you not?
Deluxe.
Will?
What?
Sorry. Pill? I apologize, sir. Pill? Give me your 5.
Definitely Martin. I'm gonna go to Cosby Show. I'm gonna go Bernie Mac. I'm gonna go
Bernie Mac show.
I'm gonna go Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna go damn, it was 4, wasn't it?
Damn, the Jamie Foxx show, so good.
And My Wife and Kids.
Word.
My Wife and Kids was really good.
My shit. I watch this shit every day.
Boys Meets World.
Oh, this one, the hype one. Hold on, I'm trying to get the hype one and shit.
Yeah. But it was another hype one after that when Rudy was growing up.
There's the Bill Cosby had a Spanish kind of beat to it. Yo, Bill was that nigga bad. Yo, this nigga
was.
The hip hop.
Yeah, that definitely was a lit one.
He was.
He still is. Don't give a fuck what nobody said.
Oh, he coming home.
Yeah, that nigga's so gangster. You can't take it away from him. He went from being the world's greatest dad to the world's greatest pill popper. I mean, he's popping the shot. Them
Pill
pills on them
popping
hoes.
animal.
Yeah, he popping them hoes. But anyway, my top 5 greatest sitcoms of all time are as follows, ladies and gentlemen.
Are they in the order you just throwing them out there?
I can't put them in any order because I haven't put that much thought into it. Yeah. So, number 5 is probably going to be Bill Cosby. Sorry. Y'all can hate as much as you want to, please.
Which one?
Send it.
Which Bill Cosby? I mean, you got
The Cosby Show where there was the family and he's the doctor and then Claire is the lawyer.
And he did.
No,
and
that's
the kids say
Fat
the darndest
Albert.
things.
It's not Bill. It's,
Right.
It's Fat Albert. Bill Cosby was the creator, but it was still Fat
Wasn't he
Albert.
one of the voices?
Yes, but the name of the show was not Bill Cosby.
Which Bill Cosby?
Yeah, right.
He did the kids say the darndest things.
What?
But it's still not
Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Cosby presents.
Yes, but it was not Bill Cosby. The name of the show was Bill Cosby, bitch.
What about NBC?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, number 4 on this list would definitely have to be. Oh God! If I have to choose between, I would have to say "Freshest of Princes."
Damn, I forgot about it.
Have to come in at number 4 of the sitcoms that I felt were
Man,
phenomenal.
black people
That's
are
one of
just
my favorites
amazing.
too.
Black people are
Yes,
just amazing.
yes, very, very true, very true. Number 3 was the incomparable oldest of ladies stuck in a house together in Florida. It would be
The Golden Girl.
the Golden.
I knew that
The Golden of Girls.
Oh,
One of my
man.
favorite shows. It was at number 1, but I was too embarrassed to put it at number 1. But
There are just too many great ones.
That's
too many
very true.
classics.
very true, very true.
Jesus.
The number 2 on the list would be Frasier. Frasier. It was a great show. I could watch it over and over
Honestly.
and over and over and over and
And it's
over.
on
Seventies
Netflix,
show.
not Disney Plus.
Right. What you saying,
I
sir?
should have said that 70s show.
It's
Yeah, definitely not that.
That was fucking.
That
That shit was funny as shit.
it was okay.
I don't disagree. Just not my flavor.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then the last one for me would be
Everybody hates Raymond.
Or Everybody Hates Chris.
I like that.
Everybody
Or
Hates Raymond,
Sabrina
though.
the Teenage Witch.
Never watched it.
Take your mic. Just put your mic in the cognac.
I can't go with you, bro. I can't hang out with you. It would be Girlfriends would be my number 1.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that
Ladies
at
and
all.
gentlemen.
I said, you
Wow.
ever watch?
Yeah,
First
it
of
was
all,
funny. I
a
just
comedy with 4 super sexy ass chicks, bro. They don't even. I don't even care what they talking about. They just be fine. I was just looking at
I'm
them.
not- I was
completely
look-
different. You had
Yeah,
the
they all
gold
were
digger,
different.
You had the earthy one, the down to earth one. They all walked
all
None of them was really down to earth, really.
And
It was.
Lynn
She was the
was
earthy
earthy, but not like Lynn has some shit.
Once again, don't hear nothing they saying out their mouth. I'm just
And what was
looking
the
at
homeboy
booty
name?
and body.
He hit all of them.
Shame.
Homeboy hit all of them.
So anyway, those are my 5.
No, he didn't, did he?
Homeboy
No,
hit
he
all of them
didn't.
except for one.
Yeah,
Be quiet.
Because the
He
one
just
was
talking
married.
trash.
He hit all of them except for one.
he wilding out right now.
Yeah, you ain't never watched
crazy.
Girlfriends.
I
Will
don't know,
was-
but he hit all of them except for
No,
one.
Will was
'Cause one
only
was
with
married.
one. Will was
No.
only with Joan.
He was with. He at least slept with 3 of them.
No, he didn't.
didn't.
He was only with Joan.
Really?
And Lynn was living with Will because she ain't have a
I
house.
think y'all need to go back and rewatch it.
I think you need to rewatch it.
Shorty,
Deluge.
if she live with me, she gonna have to give up that butt. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just playing. I'm playing. I'm not.
For
I'm
shame.
playing.
For
I'm
shame.
not, I'm not playing. So anyway, all right, let's get into what. All right, what made all of your particular ones great for you? Because my reasoning is not the same as yours. Like I said, like
It was always something that kept me like engaged, glued to the TV. Like it's always that one character that was out of the line ridiculous that made you laugh. Anytime I wanted to laugh at something, I was getting a guaranteed laugh off of one of the shows I picked.
Mecca.
I'm just repeating myself. Like all of those are ones that are just all culturally significant. What I like, and then plus those are the ones that my father watched.
How was Frasier culturally significant for you?
My friends watch Frasier, so they had to have some type of impact.
Wow.
The fuck was you
You got
hanging with that
some
was
weird
watching
friends.
Frasier?
Whatever. Anyway,
She does, nigga. Every nigga that she brought through the radio station, nigga, they was all weird as hell.
But anyway,
I love you guys.
Also all
Which
of
is
those.
still weird.
Anyway,
Yo, Pablo was weird as hell.
I'm calling that man Pablo.
I'm sorry,
Anyway,
Jose.
stop. Anyway,
Why?
can I just right. Anyway, and all of those shows are like shows that I watched with my dad. So that's why they're like so cemented in my brain.
Got you. I feel you on that one. That's real. That's real. Will?
It was different reasons for like every show.
Right.
I like Cosby Show because it was the dynamics of a black family.
Facts.
You have a father that's a doctor. Mother that's a lawyer. A couple of fuck up kids.
Honestly,
No.
none of them was fucked up.
There was only one fuck up kid,
Who was the fuck up kid?
Theo.
Actually,
How was
no.
Theo the fuck
Theo
up?
had a
Theo
learning
was the one that
disability.
stayed in trouble.
Not really
Not
in
really.
trouble.
He was the
No,
only
Lisa was the fucker. She was the one that would fuck up.
You talking about the light skin?
No, it was Vanessa. Vanessa was the one that used to fuck up, but Theo was the rebel. I'm the son. He's the son.
They
you know
never
what I'm saying?
did
He's the boy.
anything
They never
outrageous.
did really nothing for real. Not compared to the dumb shit your ass done did.
Oh yeah, I didn't know all
I
kind
mean,
of dumb
Vanessa,
ass
she
shit.
went to college and dropped out.
And then married a nigga that was like mad older than she
Yeah,
was.
right.
Like,
So it was.
it was like,
She snuck to
like
Baltimore
then I
to
was
see
like,
the
damn, he
Reggie.
old. Now I'm like, I'd probably smash that and wife it. You know what I mean? I think she was like 24, 25, and he was like 30 or something like that.
Something like that.
Like, shit, I'm 40. I'd marry a 25-year-old. Fuck it.
And then like, with Different World, it just was like, all right, they want to see blacks educate themselves, go to college, and show you the shit that's going on there, which was.
I'll be honest with you. I felt like that A Different World was the first time I saw the college experience. Period. Like I wouldn't know what to expect going to college if it wasn't for A Different World.
Yeah, another.
And it made it tantalizing.
I think the only like school related stuff when it came to white people was like always like these older people playing high school people.
Right. But there was never really like on campus.
Boys
And
Meets
the
World. Oh, you know we forgot Smart Guy. Smart Guy was good.
What's that?
I don't know.
Y'all don't know Smart Guy?
No.
So Tia and Tamara's little brother, and him playing a little light skinned boy. He was super genius. He's black.
This is new.
No, this is old.
The little curly haired light skinned boy.
Yeah. Here, let me pull it up.
You ain't gotta pull it up.
Damn, yo, what about the Parkers?
The Parkers was
Oh,
my
this
God,
Parkers was
Joe.
so
Meet the
good.
Parkers. And then you had Moesha.
Moesha.
Moesha was popping
Sister,
back then. Sister.
Oh my God.
Half and half.
Half and half was the shit. Half and half was the
I have no idea. Nigga.
This
Half and
show.
half.
What?
This show. Smart Guy.
Nah,
Oh.
not familiar.
I watched like
Sorry.
one episode of that and I was like, fuck this.
It probably came out in my early 30s, so that when I wasn't really on
No,
television
it
at the
came
time.
out in the
Steve Harvey show.
like the early 2000s, maybe the late
Steve
90s.
Harvey show.
Steve
That shit
Harvey
was
show.
fire. Steve Harvey
I
show
was thinking about that the other day because I was like, what happened to Steve Harvey? Like between this.
He's on radio now.
No, he has a show, the TV show.
Yeah,
Radio.
Well, he had 3 TV shows. Now he has 1 television show. He still has his nationally syndicated talk show. And he does something else. Like he started some other shit,
But
but
yeah, he's like the stuff that he be saying is just
Famous
like off
you.
the wall.
he just old and black, bro.
I know. I understand. I'm just like, bro, what happened to you?
He
I mean,
sold
but you
dudes
can
out.
be old.
He always been old and black. He been talking old and black since he been talking old and black forever. Like their whole,
It's like,
you know what I mean? That's why his daughter out there getting smashed by the whole Puff Daddy clan.
Wow.
all right.
What? What you?
Wow. That's so
What?
disrespectful.
When three Combs children hit, and then she moves on to the dad, and then the dad hit
That happened?
in real life.
That's what happens when you bury your side piece.
Wow.
What?
So
Yeah, Steve Harvey's wife is the side piece.
was the side piece from the last marriage.
Wow.
Yeah, so Marjorie's was the side piece.
She looked kind of cool for a side piece, but they look old. But they don't
Steve
look.
Harvey got to be what in his 60s.
Yeah, but they don't look old and like regular old. They just look old for black people. Like he really looked 50. For real, like 45.
Really that old?
Yeah, he like in his 60s. He probably the same age as my dad. That means he
Nah,
like
it
68,
can't be.
69. He
Yeah.
old. But he got
If you got
money,
like
nigga.
If you got like a
Can't be that
28-year-old child,
Facts.
how old
No, he got a child in the 30s.
I think his youngest like 28 or something.
Yeah, nigga, that's the youngest nigga. He got like 5, 6 kids.
Like in his 60s.
For real. At the end of the day, he old. So anyway, moving right along. Sitcoms.
Oh, he is 62 years old, dog.
Really?
I had no idea.
This nigga got a new watch. Yo, look at this nigga, yo.
Right, the same watch I wear every week.
This nigga got
I ain't say it last week.
It's got diamonds in it. Yo, this nigga got diamonds in his watch.
see.
Show him the watch. Show the watch, yo.
It's the same watch I wear every week.
Yeah, let me tell you something, yo.
Glisten.
Let me tell you something.
Deluxe.
He got his, look, he got his earrings on.
The same earrings I had since
Oh, yo,
a year
who you
ago.
about to go see after the show? Who you seeing after the show?
Happy Father's Day, and it was a gift I got 3 years ago.
Damn, my Citizens watch for Happy Father's Day. Yo, why you gonna steal that nigga watch?
Excuse me for pulling that gun out on you.
Yo,
You already took it off and gave it to me.
yo, you get that man his watch back, man. What's wrong with
I
him?
wanted to see it.
Let me tell you something. You only getting your watch back
me
on the
this
strength
watch.
of this nigga.
Yo, y'all niggas are such dickheads, yo.
Oh, this was made in Depuy.
What?
But they lose.
They lose. They lose in the pew.
lose.
Pepe Le
Sometimes
Pew.
you win, sometimes they lose.
They lose.
Yo, you stupid. All right.
Citizen.
All right, let's give me the top 10 greatest pill take to the board, sir. Top 10 greatest
Is
black
this the board?
sitcoms. Yes, this is the board.
Are we only gonna go black?
When we gonna start at the black and then we gonna work our
I
way.
mean, honestly, like, that's the one that everybody remembers the most when you think of sitcom.
That's a fact.
I mean,
Hell
yes.
yeah,
All right, so number one.
Let's not do
be-
number one. Let's just put up.
Living color.
Let's just put the list together
This is-
first, and then we can make them number one.
This
Number
is stressing me out. I tried to make a movies of the decade list. It stressed me out, but it was fun.
two. Movies of the decade.
Yeah.
We did that
Top 10.
already. Well, we
Put
did.
Martin on
We did
there.
the top 10 greatest films of all time. Go back and check that episode. Clink clink.
Well, I'm just doing it.
Link in bio.
Living single. Girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And then we gotta do Fresh Prince.
The Parkers.
I don't think it's gonna make it into the top 10 list.
Probably not gonna make it. 'Cause
Why
you put it
not?
up there, though.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, Moesha. It will be Moesha before the Parkers anyway.
Goddamn. Right.
Moesha. Not making the top 10 list either.
Yes,
It'll be-
is. Yes, it is.
I'm telling you, once we put all these up, put Cosby Show up there. What was you about to write? This nigga was about to put Marlon on that shit. Marlon.
Wayans Brothers.
What about?
What? That's not gonna make the top 10 list
Oh,
either.
absolutely
So
not.
I'm putting it on there.
All right, that's cool.
Jamie Foxx not gonna make it.
Jane Fox is dope though.
It's dope, but it's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Good times.
Really, nigga?
That's
what
a
we
drama.
doing?
That's a drama.
It's a
comedy.
comedy, but it had a laugh track
It's a
and a
drama.
live
comedy.
studio audience.
It was more drama than comedy.
Oh my god!
It was black people living in the ghetto with no money.
good times.
Get out of my face.
Good times.
Everybody hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris. Yeah, oh yeah.
What? Where are you? What is going on over there?
Parks and Recreation.
That's not a black. That's
That's
not a black
not black.
comedy.
There's not
You
a.
said we
Don't put
You-
Parks and Recreation on there.
You said we're gonna fade out.
That's 70 show.
Hold on.
That
no,
70
nigga,
show- what is going on?
Stop. Y'all tripping right now.
What is going on?
Hold on. Let me
Let's just do black people because that's all we
That's what I'm
care
trying to do. I'm trying to hurry up and finish this. Blackish and Girlfriends.
Girlfriend's
Girlfriend's
already,
already
up
up there.
there.
All right. Okay.
Jinx. Owe me a soda, everybody. In here. That's So Raven.
That's so no.
Okay, first of all, That's So Raven was culturally significant
To who?
to
Maybe y'all goddamn millennials,
every
but y'all
black.
don't count.
Yes,
Y'all
yes, we
fucking
do.
old goddamn gamer.
Y'all, okay, you about
This
to
nigga
die.
said millennials and y'all don't count. That's disrespectful as
You
shit.
gonna count when y'all die?
By then we gone, so we don't give a fuck.
That's the whole point of my sentence, Will.
Got the Wayans Brothers on there.
I feel like we missing a bunch of
You're
shit.
missing a bunch. I can't think of it.
Yo, what's the joint that had LL Cool J in it?
Sister.
Just the System.
I said
That's,
sister.
that's a crazy comedy.
I said sister.
That's the system. Locked up
Oh.
again. Oh man, what you
And-
doing down here?
Put the neighbors, yo.
And also, if you put in sister up there, then you could put That's So Raven.
We'll put the neighbors on there.
The
Or the neighborhood. The
What
Cedric
the
the
fuck is
Entertainer
that?
Show.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Nah,
If none of us seen it, then none of us gonna care about it.
that's
Shit
fucked
comes on every
up.
week.
That's fucked up.
Comes on every. It's like the only black and white. It's got the shit. Cause that one don't count. Cause
Oh, Family Matters.
Oh yeah.
that
Yo,
damn,
how the
I
fuck did we miss Family Matters? That's
the only
insane.
reason why I don't like Family Matters is because of Laura.
That's insane.
I mean, she was a dick.
Yes, exactly.
Damn, that's a whole list of these motherfuckers.
And then
here.
also they got like they got
227.
weird looking.
227. That was my Mr.
Not
Hanging
going
with
to
Mr.
this
Cooper.
Oh,
Yo, that shit is funny as shit. How do we forget hanging with Mr. Cooper? All right. Homeboys in Space. Nah, I think we can leave that off.
What was that shit with
Sanford and Son.
No.
Oh yep, Sanford.
What was that
and
one
Son.
with Eddie Griffin? Eddie Griffin and dude.
It wasn't hanging with Mr. Cooper.
No, it was Eddie Griffin and Theo.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, let me
It was
look.
Eddie, Malcolm and Eddie.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Oh yeah. I just don't like the Theo character, or wherever. Like I don't like the actor.
So Damon had a show called Damon.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Hey Monet, Julia,
Is
Malcolm
my
and
wife-
Eddie,
yeah, it is.
The Parenthood. Okay. In the House. That's what it was.
All of
In
us.
the House. That one with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
I remember All of Us. It's all of us now.
Yeah,
Here we
that's what.
go.
In the house.
What about the Skeeter show?
You ain't put in the house up there.
He peeled it. What you?
Damn, you don't like LL Cool J, yo? What's your beef with LL, son? LL ain't do nothing to you. All right. And we got the Parkers on there, right?
Yeah.
All right. They got House of Pain on here. We don't need to add that.
No, thank you.
We need it.
No Tyler Perry.
Damn,
Yeah,
yo.
sitcoms.
Alright,
going
yo,
The
to-
Browns.
It's no respect for Tyler Perry.
No, I have all respect for Tyler
You
Perry.
get no
I'm just saying
respect.
his shows aren't that impactful to black culture.
What about My Wife and Kids on that? Oh yeah, Different Road need to go on there, nigga. That's a fucking legendary show, nigga.
Okay,
All right.
so how are we choosing, like based off
We
of
gonna
what?
get to it.
We just getting that list down first, and then we can argue. Hold on.
I don't want to argue.
All right,
Good time.
I want to drink my juice.
you better get some Hennessy, some bootleg Hennessy in there.
No, thank
Give
you.
me that tea.
Huh?
Good time.
All right, you got My Wife and Kids on it?
Oh.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Sorry.
The Jeffersons.
Oh yeah, we forgot about them. That's disrespectful. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Different
5,
strokes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
No.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
Black.
30.
I don't mean just go make the list.
We got 30. We have 30 shows, and we gotta wiggle it down to what did we say 10. All right, on this. All right, here's on this next board. You can start counting them down. You can give me the countdown from 10 to 1. All right.
Ooh, Insecure.
Now.
Like Jesus. Kenan and
Insecure isn't a comedy though. That's a straight drama.
Kel. Kenan and Kel.
Welcome to Grand Burger. It's really good burger. Go ahead. You can put Kenan and Kel on there.
Crazy. So we can put Keenan and Kill, but we can't put That's So Raven. Wow.
She's white.
No, she not.
She was with Bill Cosby, yo. You can't support that. I'm just playing. That's playing. I'm just playing. Just put that so.
Words couldn't even form.
Just put that so Raven on there, yo.
Words could
It's
not
like, wait a minute,
form.
but you put Bill Cosby on there?
Words could
Yo,
not form.
what the fuck? What is that? Rats so Tavid?
I hate it here.
Yeah, you look like rats.
Yo, I don't even know what the fuck. This
I
nigga
hated it.
I guess the nigga got tired of writing. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm connect."
Come on, bro. Look, let's do the list. You trying to keep looking up new shit. We'll be here forever. So right here in this next section, come on, put our little numbers down in there so we can get this joint. All right. So number one, of all of these shows, let's argue about the number one spot.
Flip Wilson.
Fuck you,
No.
nigga.
Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson technically created all of that.
Will. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
Wilson is not
fuck what
going to be on the top
Phil.
10 list.
Flip Wilson.
He's
If
not
no
gonna be
Flip
on the top
Wilson,
list.
what if
Flip Wilson, you don't get in living color.
I don't give a shit. Flip Wilson is not
Flip
going
Wilson
in this
is-
top
they
10
started
list.
this shit.
He's not going in this top 10 list.
If it's no Flip Wilson, there's no one living color. There's
Fuck
no
you. Fuck
Chappelle
you.
show.
That's crazy.
Fuck
Nobody
you.
else
There's
in
no-
America is going to agree with you
That's
just
they didn't watch the
because.
Flip Wilson show. That's
Okay, and that's exactly why I can't be on that list.
Thank you.
We talked about
Let me
the
tell you-
top 10.
Bro, if nobody
hold on, let me
watched
tell you
it
this.
and nobody remembers
That
it, why
means
would
they
it be
need
on
to
the?
go watch
It's
it.
not even. Oh,
Geraldine.
my God.
I don't care.
Geraldine
I don't care.
was the
That's
fucking.
you. That's not about the
Geraldine.
top sitcoms
Yo.
of all time.
Yo, we not doing it.
Geraldine.
Okay, he can be on the number 10 slot, but they're not.
He's
gotta
He can
be
be
in
an
the
honorable
one.
Be in the number
mention.
one slot.
Be an
gotta
honorable
be-
mention. He can't be on that list.
Because
Hold
let
up.
me
There
give you.
are.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
That's the
Let me tell
official
you something.
situation.
How is it personal? If there's shows on there that I know are
They have more cultural impact.
Because if it wasn't personal, Flip Wilson would be number one because he's the reason why all these shows exist.
George Washington was the
he's
first
not- it
president,
was-
but nobody
first
give
of
a
all,
fuck
stop,
about that nigga.
He had a sketch comedy show. It was not a sitcom. So he didn't invent what Steve Harvey and all that. It was only what Dave Chappelle's show was and what the Living Color was. So don't say
But
that.
without him stepping out and doing the shit that he did,
Oh, my God.
you don't get in living color.
No.
Geraldine
That's
wasn't
cool.
but Shanae.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Personal.
It's
How
not
is it personal?
personal.
Very
Looking
personal.
at it from
The
that-
cultural,
that's not
the
looking at it
cultural
from-
How is it
impact.
personal? I'm the one up here saying like, also, it should not be on the list.
Thank you.
That's personal. Too.
It's
It's
not
not personal.
Just because
It's
you ain't,
personal
it's
for
personal
y'all.
to you
It's
because you ain't your
personal
little
to Will 'cause
feelings.
he old as shit.
But yo, you trying to say that Flip Wilson impacted culturally more than fucking Fresh Prince, my nigga?
At the time, yes.
We're talking
No,
top-
we talking about all time. I'm not talking about it was impactful for its time period. Fresh Prince is impactful now.
Right.
Fresh Prince, yes, nigga, memes
Prince is
and situational shit.
factual.
Yo, that
The
shit is
scene
fucking
about
impactful
him
now.
and his father is still reaching people to this day.
Thank
It's still
you.
talked about to this
Still
day.
culturally relevant to this day,
Come
bro.
on,
Come on, you
man.
tripping,
Don't
bro.
But that
put
means
that
in
man
living
on.
color
And
is
so-
not culturally referenced.
No, it's not. It is because it's shit that still is popping now. That-
Martin's not.
Girlfriend's not.
Martin is definitely culturally
Girl-
relevant.
Okay, no, it's not.
That means
But people remember it.
Girlfriends. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not saying girlfriend needs to be in the top 10 list.
I never
So you
said
running
that.
off your mouth. I ain't got
Right.
shit to do with nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But Martin has shit that's relevant to this time period. Yes.
Martin.
And Living
Fresh
Color has
Prince.
shit that's relevant to this time period. Yes. Because those
and
two
the
need to
Flip
be in the
Wilson
top
show-
10 list.
the Flip Wilson show
Flip
don't have
Wilson
nothing
is not
No.
relevant to this time period.
Nobody uses it anywhere.
Yes,
References it anywhere.
Right. It is not referenced culturally
Because it's
at all.
dragged out through all the other shows.
That's how life happens, you know, because other
So
things
if
get
that makes it
created.
relevant. That makes
So
it
we
You're
can
here because your parents had sex and had you.
Yes,
So you're
but
part of
nobody's
that.
gonna give a fuck about my parents after 60 years from now.
Ooh, that's facts.
Who's gonna know my parents?
you will.
My parents
And
did.
you-
Okay, how about
Okay.
this? How about this? No, I got it. How about this? My parents from my understanding, haven't made any impact outside of our family to anybody else in fucking Baltimore. If they didn't do that, they stayed for their cultural impact to stay
You're here to tell us.
All right, so Pill, let me ask you this question.
Oh my
Tell me your
God.
great-great-grandparents'
Wow.
first and last name.
I don't know.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Now move on. Nigga, there's no cultural impact. Even though they created you,
because it wasn't
zero
told
cultural
to me.
impact. Exactly.
Also,
So it doesn't matter. Them being around 60 years ago.
Everything to all these shows.
No, it did not. It only passed down to 2 shows. It is a sketch comedy show. The rest of these shows are not.
The Chappelle Show can't go on this list then.
That's a lie. The Chappelle Show
because
can't go
Flip
on this
Wilson
list.
doesn't go on the list.
Because
then Dave Chappelle Show shouldn't be on the list.
Every
You just
time.
compared it to the Flip Wilson.
I didn't compare it. You did.
You just compared it to the Flip Wilson.
You
And
compared it.
also, how do you say
false-
Chappelle Show keep? Because every time Dave Chappelle does something,
It's culturally impactful.
The Chappelle Show is referenced as that people say that is literally how Dave Chappelle became a legend. Was after the Chappelle Show, during and after the Chappelle Show. It had nothing to do with his the comedy specials he did before that. It was the Chappelle Show that made Dave Chappelle into legendary status.
On top of the fact that I told you can have Flip Wilson at 10, but y'all want to make it 1. I'm not making it fucking 1. It's not.
I think that it should
You
even
can have 10. You can't have 2. You can. The most I'm giving is 10. You can have 10. Outside of that, then no.
I think that it should just be a honorable mention.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
It should be number 8 then.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
And Living Color number 9.
No,
Number 1 needs to
because you pulled this bullshit on one of the past shows where you wiggled that motherfucker up the joint. You kept arguing your way, and then I'm sitting there like after the show, Master P was like number 2 or number 1 on the list, and I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, and everybody in the comment section going, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking idiot? Like,
And Living Color goes number 1 then.
No.
what the fuck,
No.
nigga?
And Living Color goes
No,
Color
nigga.
goes number 9.
Why? Because Flip Wilson
Living-
can't be number 1?
Living
'Cause
single
Flip
is
Wilson gonna
lower
be
on the
number
list
8.
for me personally, like mid to lower.
What's that? Living Color? I mean,
It's mid to lower.
really, dog.
Can we?
It's a top 10 list, not
Actually-
a top 50.
Let's make this a lot easier. Let's do this. Let's X off right now the shit that ain't even gonna make the list.
All right, fine.
So that's so Raven. Go.
That's going.
All of y'all, first of all,
Everybody hates Chris. Gotta go.
wow, no, it
Everybody
doesn't. No.
Not culturally impactful like that.
Yes, it is.
Nah, nigga, nah.
So, all right.
No, I can argue this because
Hold on. We got
Let
the list
me
now.
have my
Now we
say.
just gotta sit there and
No.
subtract the shit on
Hold
here.
up, don't
Wait
erase
a
shit
minute.
off of that. Just cross it out, bro. You just fucking taking all of it. That's too
the
much.
reason why everybody hates Chris still has a fighting chance is
Enzo
because
Raven. Yo, you nasty, nigga. You trying to fuck Raven, huh? That's crazy.
the
yo.
reason.
That's why you in Love the Culture now? I'm sorry. I'm listening. I was trying to get the joke off.
Anyway. The reason why everybody hates Chris is still has a fighting chance is because of Terry Crews and Tashina Arnold. The can I finish? Thank you. Anyway, so because of their first of all, the comedic timing. Second of all, the cultural references that are still referenced today from those two characters. You have the fact that Terry his name is Terry Crews, right?
Yes.
So the fact that how his character dealt with money is still referenced today. The way that Tashina Arnold treated Chris is still referenced today.
These are legendary stuff. I feel you, but when you talk about it in comparison to these other heavyweight films, all right. So let me ask you this question:
It has a fighting chance.
Is Everybody Hates Chris? It will be honorable mention. Is it better than the Steve Harvey Show?
No.
I didn't.
Is it better than the Chappelle Show? Is
I
it better
didn't
than the
really
Bernie Mac
watch it
Show?
like that.
Is it better than a comedy? I'm just talking about ones
I
that we
feel like-
know is probably going to be top
Hold
10.
on.
Martin.
Wait a minute. I feel like it's in the same realm as the Bernie Mac Show because I think it carried the same formula.
But was it more impactful or as impactful as the Bernie Mac Show? And let's be honest, it wasn't.
I don't feel like Bernie Mac Show had that. I even though I love the Bernie Mac Show, I don't think it had that much of an effect on just culture.
I can't agree with you on that one.
I love.
What did it?
Crazy.
So then, please,
The
where
Bernie Mac
what is
show
your
is
argument?
half of his goddamn is stand up.
Okay, where is the proof? Where's the proof?
Cultural impact.
Where is it? Yeah, because
The
I know
lexicon of American
No.
love and appreciation.
nobody really talks about the Bernie Mac show unless it's the.
Well, you got to remember too that show wasn't really targeted towards you. It was targeted more to my generation and
how old are you,
generation.
Mecca?
I'm 22, but that don't mean I don't watch shit.
You still young, so you really wouldn't understand.
So here's the thing: my standards is how are these shows have impacted across the board.
Agreed. I'm saying
and
that
the Burning Back show, like y'all just said, was targeted towards y'all generation. It didn't really hit across the board.
So let's do this. All in favor of Everybody Hates Chris going on the top 10 list, raise your hand.
Look at that.
So you not gonna do it?
Look at that. I said it had a fighting chance. I said it had a fighting chance.
Okay.
Get off my arm.
Get off
so it's not going. It's gonna be honorable mention, dick face. I'm not. Let's stop this emotional bullshit. I'm not trying to say shows aren't great, but we're talking about the top 10 list.
Right.
Get your dick out of your vagina.
Let's do this.
So I have an idea. Put a star next to Everybody Hates Chris because it has a fighting chance. I'm not saying definite, but it has a fighting chance.
All right, I can tell you now what's gonna come up.
All right, which one can we agree that Martin goes on the top 10 list? Yeah. So we
put a check on that.
Check.
Take Blackish off.
All right, you can put a streak through that.
I'm cool with Blackish. Let's get rid of all of us.
Yeah, that ain't going nowhere.
Let's get rid of Malcolm and Eddie.
Malcolm and Eddie in the house ain't going. Hanging with Mr. Cooper ain't going.
Don't take off A Different World. Are you crazy?
All right.
Wife and kids.
I'm willing to unfortunately argue Sanford and Son. Even though I'm
no, we're gonna come back to Wife and kids got to go.
No, we can put a star next to it.
It can go.
Wife and kids got to go.
It can go.
Alright, that's fine.
The Wayans brothers.
Steve Harvey.
Wayans brother.
So the reason why the Steve Harvey show has lost impact is because nobody really connect with Steve Harvey now. So
half and half can go.
Sister to Sister can go. Actually, I was about to stop myself and say Sister to Sister was impactful for black women because one had the first women. Which one was the first?
Sister to Sister was when they were kids.
But I'm talking about of television shows that had two black female leads or black female leads.
Yeah,
that would be half and half, I think.
I was gonna say it would be Moesha.
Or Moesha. I think we should keep Moesha.
Moesha definitely should go on the list.
I think Moesha should go on the list.
Cosby Show will have to go on the list.
Yeah, Parker's not gonna make it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fresh Prince gotta stay.
And plus, Parker's kind of ties in with Moesha. So
it was like an offshoot.
Yeah, so it's like it still works.
I love the Jamie Foxx show, but it has to go.
Keenan and Kel gotta go.
Because I was about to say that.
I love the he's trying to hold on to Jamie Foxx. No nigga, cut that bitch out. Jamie Foxx gotta go. No, it's not. It's going strike through it. It's no.
Stop. Take that off.
Will.
Take it.
You the third vote. Jamie Foxx gotta go. I love Jamie Foxx show, but come on, bro.
Can't get rid of Jamie Foxx.
Yes, you can.
If we getting rid of Jamie Foxx, we getting rid of fucking Flip. I mean, if we keeping Jamie Foxx, then Flip Wilson gotta go.
What?
You can't get everything.
If you getting rid of Jamie Foxx, then you gotta get rid of Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey.
You with that? That's crazy.
Shoot, I'm for it.
Trying to be you talking shit.
I'm saying if you do
I'm not dying. We talking about the greatest sitcoms of all time, bro.
Gotta go
greatest sitcoms.
Jamie
Foxx will have to go.
He only did like 3-4 seasons, nigga. Come on.
Jamie Foxx, it didn't
A Different World gotta stay.
And also the
Different World, come on. A Different World.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about
left?
Jamie Foxx real quick. I just wanted to finish my statement.
How many's left?
Jamie Foxx didn't have that many stories within the show. It only had one singular main story, and that's Jamie trying to get fancy. And then also they had some side stories where Jamie was trying to be a singer, but it's like,
comedic.
But it came true.
It was comedic.
He became a superstar in real life.
Okay.
It was prophetic.
Okay. All right.
Good times gotta go on the list.
Because it's not a sitcom.
Good times on there.
Huh? I'm talking about it's a sitcom.
Oh, you said it wasn't.
Good times. Yeah, it's got a laugh track. Live recorded in front of a studio audience, and it was these niggas were saying it was a drama. I'm saying
many we got up there now?
It was a drama.
15.
It was still funny. I hated
Why is
it.
Flip Wilson still on there?
Because they last pitch effort.
I feel like we have The Jeffersons. I know y'all probably want to.
Nah.
I can get rid of Jefferson.
I can get rid of the Jeffersons.
I'll
Cut it.
I'll take Sanford or something before I take fucking Jefferson.
Yeah, facts.
No, I would keep good
different
times.
strokes. I can get rid of
I
different strokes.
would say different strokes.
I can get rid of
I wouldn't be against
Oh yeah,
strokes.
different strokes.
Oh, take that off. I didn't even know it was there.
How many we got now?
I can get rid of good times too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
227 gotta go. Even
Yeah, 227.
14.
Yeah.
An example of a really great show, but the cultural impact just wasn't there. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
though I can't
Family
stand
Matters
Family
can go.
Matters, I can't
Family
stand.
Matters can go for me.
Nah.
It can go for me, but I can
can't.
understand if y'all want to keep it.
What's the difference between Family Matters and My Wife and Kids?
What's the difference?
I liked it.
Right?
like
No,
My
I
Wife
liked
and
My
Kids?
Wife and
It was
Kids.
cool.
I did not like Family Matters.
I like Family Matters, but
All right, so I
All right,
think
I'll get rid of Family Matters if you get rid of Flip Wilson.
Nope.
no. So I think Family Matters gotta stay. I think Family Matters gotta stay on purely because
How many's left now?
so this is purely
8
personal.
seasons.
no
Purely personal. I can get rid of Living
Jesus
Single.
Christ.
Let the girl talk.
All right, so Family Matters needs to stay because of the story of how what's his name? What's the guy name?
Oh, you talking about the evolution of Urkel?
Yes, and the fact like he was basically he was like one of those people who do physical comedy like in culture. Like he was a very like significant cultural character.
And he was the first black nerd on television.
Yeah, Family Matters gotta stay. Even though I just can't
I put a star next to it.
How many we got?
Too many.
That means you gotta keep good times too.
No.
How many we got so far? How many's left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7,
feel like-
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 15. 5 more gotta go.
So I'm going to
Good times. In a
pitch for
Different world ain't leaving.
Different world gotta go.
No, it does. No, it can't because they still play that in HBCUs when people are coming to register for school.
All right, let's do this.
Wasn't my favorite.
And
right,
Cultural impact was there though.
I
right,
can't
let's do
stand
this.
Family Matters, and it's going on the list.
Let's rock out with what we got as far as the number 10. I mean, top 10.
Living Single at number 10.
I can do that.
Flip Wilson at number 10.
Living Single
No.
at number 10.
And Living Single at number 9.
Living Single at
Jamal,
number
I
10.
thought we was getting rid of Flip Wilson.
We trying to get rid of Flip Wilson, but these niggas won't let it die.
Living
Flip
Single at
Wilson
number
has
10.
to go.
Living.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought we were talking about in Living Color. Living Single cannot be at number
And
10.
Living Color at number 1.
Living Single cannot
No.
be.
Alright, so Living Color at
I'm
number
gonna say
5.
Living Single.
Actually,
Listen.
you know what? I'm gonna be real. Flip Wilson fan and all,
Thank you.
and Living
Jesus.
Color's gonna be number 1.
Yeah, I said that. Living Color at number 1.
I don't know why number 1.
Everybody agree with that?
No.
I'm sorry, what's
they
going
don't.
number 1?
They
And Living
don't.
Color.
I don't think
Living
it
Color
should be
number
number
one.
one.
No?
Number
I
one.
agree with that.
No.
No, number one
Not with it, homie.
is
So where does the Living Color fall at and on the list?
Not number
It's
one.
got to be number 2.
It can be in the top 5, but it ain't gonna be in number 1.
It could be number 5.
I honestly, for real, I feel like Fresh Prince would be number 1, bro.
Cosby Show number 1.
Cosby Show could be in the top 3, but I really
Cosby Show would
honestly
be
feel like
number 2.
Fresh Prince would be number 1.
Wow.
It's and I'm gonna say why Fresh Prince, because generationally, no matter what generation it is relevant. It's relevant to her generation. It's relevant to your generation. It's relevant to my generation. You know what I'm saying? It's a fish out of water story about a young kid from the hood being placed into a situation he has no idea about and uncomfortable, and him learning his way through life. It's a boy meets world story. Like it's phenomenal. You know what I mean?
So does Living Color, but not as far as like.
And Living
that
Color
dynamic.
is a sketch
It's
comedy.
sketch comedy. It has
That-
there is no
That was edgy then, and still is now.
yeah.
That's fact. This definitely still edgy for today.
Because you think about Men on Film. What the fuck?
And if we put it at number 3, it's still as impactful.
In Living Color?
I'm gonna say number.
Number 2.
I'm gonna say number 5.
If we put Will Smith, if we put Fresh Prince in number 1, I'm cool with in Living Color
I
too.
put stories.
All right, hold on. All right, this is what we're going to do.
Stories
If
over
we put
Sketch
Fresh
comedy.
Prince,
sketch comedy.
If we put Fresh Prince at number 1, Flip Wilson gotta be number 8.
Flip Wilson not gonna be on this list. Period.
Let's go, Flip Wilson. Let's go.
I give him props. He fighting. He fighting hard for Flip, boy.
I like that.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
We'll give you number 1, but you gotta give us number 8.
You gotta give me if you really
We
want.
giving you 0 because why? I'm about to ask people on. Anybody know what?
She about to call in. She about to call in
On the
some help.
lifeline,
God, jeez.
you gonna call in another millennial? That don't even
That
count.
reference that you just did, you gonna call on Lifeline is more impactful than more.
Call
than
your pops.
Wilson.
I'll do this for you.
Just no.
You give me Fresh Prince at number 1.
No.
You can have fucking Flip Wilson at number 10.
No.
Fair.
No, we can't be on this list at all.
I like 8.
I like 8.
Can't be on this list.
But you gotta
at all.
negotiate. I'm willing to negotiate.
First of all, you was already about to give up Flip Wilson. You already gave us
Fresh
the
Prince
end.
at number 2, Flip Wilson at 9.
Oh my god. Flip Wilson is on 0.
We'll put
Honorable mention. That's all.
All right, it's like this.
Who the fuck
We'll
is
put
Flip
Fresh Prince
Wilson?
at 2. We'll take 10.
What?
What'd you say? Say that again?
No, because then you gonna try to put In Living Color at number 1. Fuck
It
that.
needs to be number 1.
No, yo, Fresh Prince needs to be number 1.
gotta think about
In
who
Living
was
Color
on In
needs to be
Living
number
Color.
2.
Why does it have to
funniest
be
show.
number 1? I put yo.
It was the funniest show in like ever.
No.
They were out in green.
you gotta relax.
Hold on, Becca. Hold on,
Okay,
Becca.
I'ma calm
So
down.
you saying In Living Color is better than the Chappelle Show?
It's tough, yo. That's
Alrighty
tough,
then.
yo.
All
But
right
you gotta
then.
look, yo.
So, all right, let me ask you this question. So, where's the Chappelle Show going on this list?
I put Chappelle Show.
You a
at
disrespectful
like
son of a
5.
bitch. Look. I knew he was about to say some really disrespectful shit. You gonna put the Chappelle
put
Show
it
at
at
5?
I put it at 5.
That's disrespectful.
I put it at 5.
That's disrespectful, yo.
Between,
All right,
I put it
so
between 4
listen.
and 5. I put the Chappelle Show.
I need to see.
Yo, erase
I
number
can't
10
really
real
see
quick,
what's
yo.
on our list. First of all, Steve Harvey Show. If Steve Harvey Show is still on this list, it's not even gonna go on the list. It's not. It's not.
So Living Color at 1.
Cross out living Steve
No.
Harvey Show.
No, what it is like this. Fresh Prince gonna be number 2.
Okay.
No, Fresh Prince gonna be number 1.
Okay.
You can write that up there.
Oh shit, wrong barber. All right, that's fine. Fuck.
Number 8 is gonna be Flip Wilson.
No.
My nigga.
No.
Then all right, you can erase number 1 then.
You about to get this cup in your back. Oh my goodness.
All right, so I'll put Living Color at 2. I'll put Living Color at 2.
I'm cool with Living Color being at 2.
I don't think that's too high.
I'll put Bernie Mac at number 6.
Living Color at 2.
I'm not mad at Bernie Mac being at number 6. You cool with Bernie Mac being at number 6?
I don't know.
Martin at
I don't know yet.
Hold on,
Martin
put Bernie
number 1.
put Bernie Mac at number
I'm not
6.
putting Martin at number 1. You trying to say that Martin was better than Fresh Prince, bro?
No,
nah.
I'm not. I'm not. The world.
That's why Fresh Prince needs to be number 1. Y'all need to stop
I
playing.
still think Living Color needs to be number 1.
No, yo. I can
Put Bernie Mac at number 6.
Who Moesha can be.
It's gonna have to be on the low end, babe.
That's
can
what
be
I'm
7.
looking.
Yeah, it could go in number
No.
7. We can put Moesha at 7.
I'll
think-
put Moesha at number 9.
What? Fuck you.
You're
No,
wild.
nigga, you bugging.
You're wildin'.
I'm not doing that. Well, you know what? I can put Moesha at 8.
I will put the Cosby Show.
I'm not mad at Moesha going at 8.
What about Cosby Show at 4?
Cosby
Anybody-
Show?
Okay, I'm
Anybody-
fine
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with
fine
that.
that. That's the only one I'm fine with.
And 5, I will put Different World.
Different world.
Anybody
No.
Anybody disagreeing with that?
Yes.
Different. Oh my God.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I'm disagreeing. The fuck?
What do you mean? Where you wanted to go?
I don't.
What did we say was going in number 9?
It's in the top 5. That's
why
good.
I think I'm all right, but okay. Yes, Under the Cosby Show. That would be a perfect place for Different World.
Different World be
Under
number
the
5.
At number 9.
Number
At
5. 5.
Jesus.
Ew, yo, can we put...
All right.
I'd rather put Girlfriend at number 5 than a different.
Fuck you.
No, what the fuck? They
Girlfriends is not gonna be in the top 5 list, nigga. You crazy?
You can erase that at living single.
All right. What about
right
Martin
now.
at number 3?
No. Shit. Well, he got ain't got no choice.
What you talking about? Why?
Martin go at number 3.
Living Single could go on the.
Actually, no. Number 3 should be.
Living Single could go number 7.
No. Number
Yes.
3 should be Flip Wilson.
Oh, with that.
Nah, buddy.
Yo, write it up there, yo.
No,
Number 3, Flip Wilson.
no.
Why didn't I think of that?
Put it up there. Number 3 is Flip Wilson.
Stop. No.
So-
Come on, stop. Yo, if y'all can stop the bullshit. Fresh Prince at number 1, Martin at
But
number 3.
hold on. I told you.
I agree with that.
We'll give you Fresh Prince at number
And you
1,
can get Flip at 10, nigga.
and we want Flip at number 8.
No, I'm not putting Flip at 8.
No.
Moesha's at 8. Fresh Prince is at number 1.
This list will be illegitimate if Flip Wilson is on his list.
Flip Wilson's on his list.
And you gotta put,
All right,
come on,
all right.
bro.
Put
Hold on,
Martin
Phil.
at number 3.
Phil, hold on.
No, ain't
Hold on, Phil. Don't write
Ain't
nothing yet. All right, this is what
it's
we're gonna do.
right now.
All right.
So
Hold on, my guy. This is what we're gonna do.
No,
Yo, we don't want number 10. At least give us number 9.
no, you get an honorable mention.
Give us number 9.
You get an honorable mention.
Give us number 9. We ain't asking
Honorable
for
mention.
we ain't asking for a lot. We just asking to go up one
You're not
spot.
asking for a lot, then you get an honorable mention.
No, I ain't say fuck out of here. We just
No.
asking to come up one spot.
No.
All right, take it. Yo,
There we
take
go.
it.
My nigga, there we go.
Wilson,
There we go. My nigga,
Because I'm not gonna keep fucking. It'll be all. Let me tell you, this shit will never end. They will go all night long.
This list is already done.
It's not. We putting that 10. Hold up, boy. What are you doing? Putting that 10.
Living Single.
I'm putting it back.
Flip Wilson show, whatever that is better than Living Single number 10.
I don't know if Living Single gonna make it on this
All right,
joint.
so let's switch 5 and 10.
No.
Different world at 10.
No, Living
No,
Single.
No, because
Living
different
Single
worlds always
at
gonna
number 7.
different worlds always gonna follow right behind the
Because
Cosby
if
Show.
anything, Living Single will be over Bernie Mac because people still reference Living Single.
And Bernie Man.
No, people still reference Living Single.
Actually,
Time for the sign at number 7.
Because
actually, you know what? This is what I'll do.
If they get Flip Wilson at number 9, I get Living Single at 6.
What I would do. Actually, you know what?
You gonna move him somewhere else?
Gosh.
You know what?
Truthfully,
Hold
on. Put the Chappelle Show at number 4 and drop everything back down. But keep Flip Wilson.
No. I like where you going. I like where you going with this, but I'm gonna make a change.
Unless you split.
Bernie needs to move to 10. Living Single can come up to 7, and everything can shift down and put the Chappelle Show at the 4th spot.
Okay, I will accept that.
Bernie goes 10.
Why don't you just write 10 next to it? It would have been a lot easier.
No, because I want this to look right when I take the picture and shit. Come on, there you go. No, yeah, like just don't put nothing there. Just put Bernie at 10. All right, and we gonna put what the fuck did we just say? Living Single goes 8. Just follow my lead. No, I mean 7. Excuse me.
Living Single 7. Moesha's still 8.
Yeah. Right. This is starting to look right. Moesha is at
Everything
8.
moved down, and you said
Right. A Different World goes to 6. Cosby
No.
goes to 5. And we said that
I thought
Chappelle's show was going 4. Cosby comes down to number 5. Cosby show is 5.
And Chappelle Show number 4.
And Chappelle show is 4.
I can't believe it's Flip Wilson.
You gotta let it go, son. This is politics. It's politics. You just gotta.
Or you just make your point long enough till they just cave in.
That's the type of person you are.
Let's see.
You got that right. Brown beat the shit out you. Phil.
I don't like it, yo.
Phil.
You don't like
We
it.
got the Flip Wilson show at number 9.
You don't like it. Bye.
Don't like it. A different world living.
Oh, you need a better angle, my guy?
Yeah. Give me a better angle on that shit.
I'm gonna take a picture too.
This what we're really going with right now?
Oh shit.
This is it right here for real?
All right, for ladies and gentlemen at home, the official list is as follows. Number 10, we've got the Bernie Mac Show. Number 9, unfortunately, we have the Flip Wilson Show. Number 8, we have Moesha. Number 7, we have Living Single. Number 6, we have A Different World. Number 5, we have the Cosby Show. Number 4, we have the Chappelle Show. Number 3, we have Martin. Number 2, we have In Living Color. And number 1, we have the almighty Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. All right, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh Prince,
Fresh
only
Prince
number
turned
one
into
because
a-
we had to compromise for number 9.
That wasn't no compromise. That was a given,
The Fresh
nigga.
Prince is now a fresh king.
Yo, all right, come on. If you look at the list, with the exception of Flip Wilson,
Fuck you.
it's a nice list, yo.
Fuck you.
Honestly, it is. Outside of that, Flip Wilson. If I could replace,
And then the fucked up part is, I don't know if Pill's riding on what I say as far as Flip Wilson or what. I don't know.
I don't know.
if I could replace,
But I've watched the Flip Wilson
I've
show.
watched the
and
Flip Wilson show too.
that's amazing.
That's why I think it should have been higher because of even though it's sketch comedy, but the sketch comedy it was a black sketch comedy,
Right.
which should have put it over top of Living Single. I mean, In Living Color. That's my logic behind it. It's not like I'm just throwing the shit out there
I
and
feel
seeing
you.
what sticks.
I feel you.
And then also like, as far as him putting the fucking dress on, I do see you. As far as him putting the dress on and being Geraldine, which is also Shanae, and also part in Living Color.
Shaniqua, whatever the
That's
fuck.
why I
Yeah.
said that it should
Yeah.
be an honorable mention because if it's such a relic, then it's something that can't be measured
It's
on
what-
the list.
But that's what
It's what led.
That's
up
what led
all
to
the
it.
I mean,
other-
not a relic, but like a. That's what I'm saying. Honorable mentions are things that can't really be put on a list. I think it's something that you can't really put on a list if it's something that was a pioneer, but also it's something that can't really be relevant.
But we're talking about relevance. If that's the case, if
It's
it's
not.
pioneered, then it relevates. Well, it's relevant to everything up there.
Not really.
I mean, Flip
If it's
Wilson.
a pioneer,
With Flip Wilson being a sketch comedy, you wouldn't have Mad TV. You wouldn't have SNL. You wouldn't have that whack ass House of Buggins. You wouldn't have.
What the fuck
In
is
Living
House
Color.
of
I don't know
Buggins?
what that is.
It only lasted a season.
Why the fuck we even bringing it up?
I'm just saying, but it was. He tried his hand right after In Living Color went off. John was it John Leguizamo or whatever? I can't see his nigga last. He tried his hand and failed miserably. But all that came from one sketch comedy show. So the thing
Word.
is, if that wouldn't have happened, who's to say you would have had?
All these other ones.
Yeah,
I-
that's why
I let
I
it.
wanted it higher than where it was because
I have accepted the place in the hierarchy. I'm comfortable with it.
I mean
I'm comfortable with it.
putting the facts out for you, my guy.
No, I feel you, and I appreciate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If yo,
why
put
is
jump-
Sanford and Son not on this list?
hey. You fought. You won a slot. You won your slots. Let
Why
it
Sanford
go.
and Son not on?
I
No,
would-
I didn't win
I
my
would
slot.
replace-
Jamie
No, I
Foxx
mean-
is not on here.
Hey.
Good.
I mean, but the thing, let me tell you,
Hey.
let me tell you something.
You was one of the
Truthfully,
people that said take it off.
with
No,
Sanford and Son.
I wanted Jamie Foxx.
No.
I was outnumbered, but 3 against
To
1.
be honest with you, I like Sanford and Son. It's cool, but if one of these came on,
I would watch that before I would watch
Sanford
Sanford
and
and Son. Right. Agreed.
I mean, I'm a little biased because my mom watches it. So it's like I would watch it if it was on. I mean, I like, but I mean, actually, no, but I think I genuinely like it.
So hold on, let me ask you this: Pip. Living Single came on, Sanford and Son came on, and
How
Teddy Chappelle show.
I would
How about
watch
this,
Sanford
Bill?
and Son over
Don't
Flip
pay attention to
Wilson.
Will. I do this for you. You get rid of Flip Wilson, you can have Sanford and Son
Ooh,
right on there in that spot.
Yes.
Put Sanford and Son right in at
Yes.
number 9. Don't you really want that,
Yes.
buddy? Come on, buddy. How you gonna let that go, buddy?
Take
Come
Flip
on.
Wilson.
Flip Wilson need to go up.
No.
Flip Wilson need to
Sanford
go
and Son,
up.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
No,
Do you watch that show? When was the last time you watched it?
Months ago, but I've watched it.
When really? You
I've watched it. My
months-
father watches it.
When was the last time you watched it, Will?
Yesterday.
You lying like shit.
All right,
right
Phil, how about this? Just me and you, bro. Get rid of Flip. You can get Jamie Foxx up
Flip
there.
stays.
Yo, you can get Jamie Foxx right there
Jamie
with Flip
Foxx
in.
gotta go there.
I watched Jamie Foxx the other day.
Jamie
Right.
Foxx gotta go there.
Jamie Foxx can go right in at number 9, bro.
Nah, it's
Nope.
You sure you don't want to do that? Come on, don't.
How many
Don't be afraid of
episodes
him,
you
yo.
Flip can
Yo.
stay.
No, yo, don't get.
Hold on,
Don't be
yo.
afraid of the
Yo,
light
let
skin.
me tell
The
you
light skin
something.
horror.
Flip can stay.
If he's gonna give you that, then Fresh Prince got to move.
Down.
Yeah.
And then Living Color gotta go up.
No, that's a.
Here
that
we
is
go, boy.
ridiculous.
Here we go.
Flip
Here we
goes and
go.
Living Color go up to number 1.
So anyway, we appreciate
Well,
y'all for tuning
actually,
in. Yo, y'all please
No,
drop
that's
your
the case.
comments.
We put That's So Raven on there. If
No.
Flip goes, That's So Raven goes on there.
I'm the one who put that on the list, and I'm telling
Exactly.
you no. No, I put
could
it on the
definitely do
just
it.
the list
no,
of
I
shows.
got you. You ain't got it. I got it.
What is wrong with you?
Anyway, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to Aries Lounge. Make sure if y'all haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Don't
Let
forget
us
to
know
follow
how
us.
our list is.
That's a fact of
And I'm
Mundo.
telling you now.
It's horrible.
I see one comment
Yowzers.
I would.
saying I'm wrong about Flip Wilson. It's gonna be a war.
Well, here's
It's
my
gonna
last
be a
comment.
war.
I already know my first comment gonna be.
My last comment on
It's
this.
on like Donkey Kong.
Oh my God, be quiet. My last comment would be if y'all moved it up. If y'all moved the Living Color up to 1,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it if y'all took Flip Wilson off.
It's not gonna happen.
And we were,
Oh my gosh,
And we-
I'm going based off the conversation y'all just had. So
If that's the case, then Flip
I'm
Wilson need to move
all
a
right.
couple spots
I'm just
up.
done talking. That's it.
Yeah, I don't
Bye.
even know why you engage in these fucking.
I just
wanted-
can't.
I want to flip at number 8. I got number 9. I'm cool with it.
You should be at number
I'm
0.
cool with it.
Drop your comments. We love y'all. We gonna check y'all next time, man. We love y'all. Peace.